Hello everyone watching YouTube, and welcome to another walkthrough of a game. This time it's going to be Ocarina of Time 3D. This is the very first 3D Zelda game, and it's the first 3D Zelda game I ever played. And it's one of my favourite games in the series. This game has always been one of my favourites. I love the dungeons, I love the music in the game, I love the story. It's one of the best Zelda games and one of the best games I ever played. It's not my favourite Zelda game. That would probably go to Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, but it's still pretty high up there. That's about all I can say right now. So after this intro is over, we can start the game. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh, that's very spooky, isn't it? Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, I forgot. The Great Deku Tree for some reason speaks like Shakespearean in this game. Oh Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Oh, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. Very spooky. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the paths of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest. Nay, the world depends upon thee. Really, it's only Navi. What did Navi do? All she did was wait for Link up. Anyway, so yeah, this is the first 3D Zelda game. It's quite I don't know what to say really. It's a very good Zelda game. It laid the groundwork for like all the other Zelda games to come, and even video games in the future in general. But this is the Zelda game that sort of started the formula of most Zelda games. Technically linked to the past, but I'd say this did it to a wider extent. Hello Link, wake up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Yeah, I called him Link. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree has asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Okay. Wow, a fairy. Finally a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Link, you're a true Kokiri. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honour to talk to Great Deku Tree. And you can just walk up to him in Breath of the Wild. So yeah, so in order to progress, you need a shield and a sword. The sword is the easiest to get. You just gotta crawl through a hole. But the shield is the hardest. For the shield, you need 40 rupees. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Mido's house, you can get quite a few rupees, I believe. Yeah. I think this is a heart in here. No, it's not. It's one of these houses a heart in it. Have I just gone like... yeah. So... Oh! What the hell? Alright, down here. This is where we actually find the sword. Yeah, the sword's pretty good in this game. There we go. This is the Kokiri sword. Unlike in Breath of the Wild, swords in Ocarina of Time do not break, so you can use the Kokiri sword as much as you want. Alright, Deku Shield. See, the Deku Shield does break, technically, but it breaks when it's set on fire. So for now it should be alright, for a while. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should have at least equipped a sword and a shield. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. But even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you become the favourite of Sari and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble. Okay. Yeah, that's Mido. No one likes Mido. Unfortunately, I had a village named after him in Adventure of Link. Big man, Deku Tree. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. Jeez, Deku Trees. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast vowed. What does verily mean? Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I've been cursed. I need thee to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No. Perhaps thou dost not have confidence in thy abilities. Return to Kokiri Forest to learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and speak with me by using L. This guy takes everything seriously, doesn't he? Can I go in now? Yeah, I know. Yes. And enter bravely. And thou too, Navi. Okay. So this is the first dungeon. You keep you're always constantly in dungeons, nearly 24/7 in this game, which is what I like about it quite a lot. I think it's a good first dungeon, as it sort of shows you the mechanics of how dungeons work. We found the dungeon map. So these are dungeon maps. It's what they say on the tin. All they do is they just tell you where things are and stuff. Yeah. By the way, Navi's going to be a bit annoying, but Navi's not as annoying as in the N64 version though. Right, to kill these guys you gotta do that. Ow. When you jump off a... Yeah, I know. Everyone knows. Alright. Those, what they call Deku shrubs. They will be important later. And here we go. So this is the slingshot. This is like the main dungeon item, because in every single 3D Zelda game, well, most 3D Zelda games, you've got like dungeon items you're supposed to collect, and then they help you progress through the dungeon. The worst one you get in this game is the boomerang, as you don't really get to use that too much. Quite a lot of them are quite useful though. See, we wouldn't be able to get up here before, but now we can. Alright. So these are the Deku seeds. These basically just, these act as the ammo for the slingshot. This is where the Deku stick comes into some use. I just realised that's the Gerudo symbol. It's a bit weird. I know like Ganondorf cursed this place, but like he didn't like construct anything in here, he just placed the final boss in here. Right. I was originally going to stream this today, but it's getting a bit late now to start streaming, and I'm a bit busy later. So this is a exclusive non-streamed episode, the first one. But the rest will probably most likely be streamed. However, I am enjoying this quite a lot, as I'm not worrying about like stream statistics, so I might just carry on. I might just do my collabs with my friends as streams, and just Ocarina of Time has just been normal recordings. But I'm not too sure though. I forgot one. Hang on a second. I was being stupid. This is right. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to light those two up, go through here, and then we light this up, and then we drop down. There we go. Oh, that jingle. It tells me I'm such an intelligent person. Alright. You might be wondering why I keep trying to attack these guys. These little sculptures. These are the golden sculptures. These guys drop these gold sculpture tokens. These are very useful for a side quest later on, so whenever you see a sculpture, just remember to pick them up. They act as like a collectible in this game. Think of jiggies from Banjo-Kazooie and things like that, or notes. Yeah, I'd say notes, they're more like the notes. What's in here? I think this is a blue rupee, isn't it? No, it's not. It's a heart. Why is it a heart? Who wants a heart? I don't have any hearts. I'm cold. So throughout here. Alright, so this is a dude. He's going to tell me a password thing. I think he tells you a different password in every game. No, he doesn't. 231. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he doesn't. It's 231. Yeah, I think he says the same password every time. I was thinking of Majora's Mask where they change it for the bombers. Yeah, I know how to dive. This room, you can't travel across that moving platform. You have to dive down and push down this pressure plate. However, it's timed, I believe. Come on. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I was supposed to jump up on this. Nah, I'm fine. There we go. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought, you little nerd. Fire. There's the fire. Right, let's head down. I rushed through quite a lot of the game to do that. So I don't remember certain side quests and stuff. So hopefully I remember to do them. Yeah. I do. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid of me. Alright. Alright, and we're almost already done. This is one of the more shorter dungeons. 2, 3, 1. Right, can it just stop being a little pain? There we go. Okay. So this is Goma. That's the name of the boss. Alright, here we go. Alright, where's this little nerd? I'm gonna knock him out, and little dumb idiot. Alright. Oh my god, this used to be horrifying when I first played this. Look at that. So, as you will come to notice, when his eyes turn red, use the slingshot. Alright, here we go. And then just go all in. And there we go. Yeah, Goma isn't very hard to beat. Like, extremely easy. And what you'll find, every single boss will drop this heart container. So yeah, we've done it. Honestly, Ganondorf's curse sucked. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. What does verily mean? I knew that thou would be able to carry out my wishes. Now I've yet more to tell thee. Wouldst thou listen? No. No, Link, thou must know my time is short. Oh. I said no, though. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Oh. Flashback time. Oh, it's Ganondorf. Ganondorf's really tall in this game. And in Twilight Princess, he's massive in Twilight Princess. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Technically goddesses. Alright, here we go again, the creation cutscene. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Faerû, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the earth, to the world. Faerû, with her rich soul, produced all life forms which would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labours completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Very spooky, this. So yeah, quite a lot of Zelda games, like the main plot is to like stop Ganondorf from getting the Triforce. It wasn't like that in Breath of the Wild though. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armour to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Pretty spooky that, isn't it? Can it go to Hyrule now? There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with thee, the stone that the man wanted so much that he cast the curse upon me. So yeah, this Ocarina of Time is very story focused, so there will be me talking a lot in this. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. The future depends upon thee. Link, thou art courageous. Oh, stop saying thou art, please. I finished school. I don't want to hear English again. Shouldst thou ever lose thy way, seek a vision of the path from the Sheikah stone that stands beside thy home. That Sheikah stone helped me out so much when I was a kid. It was unbelievable. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat thee, Navi. Goodbye. F for Deku tree. He's dead. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku tree. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku tree, did he die? How could you let a thing like that happen? It's all your fault. Yeah, I killed him. It was all me. Never liked the great Deku tree anyway.